DC, du bist gemutet, interessanterweise. Jetzt geht's. Also,
Okay,
nochmal. Jetzt
now
geht's.
unmute.
Unmute. Komisch.
Everything going wrong today. Okay, welcome to the show. Good evening to DeFiChain News on the 22nd of March 2023. The new show that provides you with the latest updates on DeFiChain project. If you like the show, then let's go crazy on the like button. It helps the project. Subscribe and click the bell button, because otherwise you will miss such small, funny things in the show. And stay until the end, because we will discuss the next shows and dates. But before we start with the headlines, I would like to welcome my co-moderator and expert of DeFiChain, Lord Mark. He is also head of techniques in the background.
Good evening. That was fantastic. The system said guest muted themselves. But I think you didn't do anything, right?
No, I did nothing, and I couldn't unmute me.
But it was funny to watch you, like. Okay, so I muted you then and unmuted you, and now it's working. Okay, so for everybody out there, thanks for giving us heads up here. We can't hear you, said Rhodium, for example. Now we can hear you. DC, welcome back in the new studio. How are you tonight?
Great, happy to be here again. Cool. It's so funny, it's really a pleasure to have the news show on a Wednesday highlight in the week, and I missed it last week because I was on a business trip. But now I'm back, and a lot of things happened, right?
Yeah, quite a lot. We just learned it's more than expected. Yeah, DC. Let's talk about the headlines.
Okay, we start with the dUSD burn bot changes. So what happened this week regarding the dUSD burn? We have some information regarding the handling of the Credit Suisse, the D token, after this purchase of Credit Suisse via UBS. We have a Quantum Bridge update here on board. Then in between, not mentioned on the screen, but we also have a product update, what happened on Light Wallet and on DeFiScan. Then we come to our favorite topic, the community projects and updates and the future dates. And you see, Mark, a lot of stuff. Take care about the time. On the German news show, it was hard to meet it at the end, but we managed it. And now we start. dUSD burn bot changed. What changed and why?
Why? We had a special DFIP recently. So community came together. Everybody chipped in a couple of DFI to make it a special DFIP so that it can be voted faster than a normal DFIP. And it was approved by the masternodes. And a lot of action for the burn bot, or a lot of changes for the burn bot, came with that DFIP. The big story is that a lot of the rewards gonna get taken from some of the pools on the DEX and gonna get redistributed to the burn bot, just to make the burn bot stronger and get rid of some dUSD and help to repeg the price of the dUSD to $1. So how does this look in detail? 50% of the block rewards from all the D token pools, so from all the pools of the D token that are traded against dUSD, were taken away and are sent to the burn bot. Furthermore, all the crypto pools like Bitcoin, DFI and stuff, there are also rewards gonna take 10% are gonna be taken out and also sent to the burn bot. And then Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin and the Doge pool, they have no rewards anymore. They have only trading fees. So if you say APR there, this is how a lot of people say now real yield. So these are no rewards. This is now coming out of the trading fees. Yeah, and for the people who were checking over the last couple of days, we've seen that on DeFiScan the APR was went down quite dramatically in some pools. This is because of these measures. So now a lot of people ask, is this forever, or is this gonna be reversed sooner or later? Yes, there's gonna be a plan that these things gonna come back if certain things gonna happen. And let's talk a little bit about what has to happen that the fees or that the rewards come back to the pools. That means that we have to see a dUSD above $1 and the algo ratio should be under 50%. then the reward's gonna come back for the stablecoin pools. So USDC, USDT, and EuroC pool, the reward's gonna come back. For the D token, so for all our synthetic stocks that are tradable on the DEX, a similar story, but the DEX fee, so the stabilization fee, has to be under 20%. And how do we get there? If the DUSD is over $1 for one day, then normally the DEX stabilization fee gets reduced by 0.5%. At the moment it's 30%. So that would mean after 40 days, the rewards in the D token pools would be then back as well. And then for the DUSD DFI pair, the stabilization fee has to be under 10%. So there's a long-term plan. Now a lot of the rewards gonna go to the burn bot, and as soon as the repeg is done, then the stabilization fee is gonna sink down slowly, and if that is done, the rewards gonna flow back into the pools. So depending on market situation and depending how much gets burned, the repeg is gonna be achieved faster or a little bit slower, and then the rewards gonna come back. Now a couple of people say, oh, this is so bad because it depends on the market. Of course it depends on the market, because if everybody is selling, there's a lot of sell pressure also on DUSD that would influence the price. So that's why the market situation is crucial for us. But the burn bot is doing its job anyway, because I heard people saying out there, oh, the burn box not working. No, the burn box is doing its job and it's gaining speed. So there's a 30-day average, and the full amount of the DUSD that get burned, we're gonna reach DC, correct me if I'm wrong, we need about 30 days to achieve that desired. Now it's a little bit less, right?
Small correction, negative interest rate
Sorry,
will
the
reach
negative, yeah.
The burn is already there,
The
but
burn is
the
there in
effect
full
on
swing.
the re-emission part is a little bit delayed.
Yes, exactly. Very good point. What I forgot to say here is that 50% of the burned DUSD get reintroduced and help with the negative interest rate. So this is the story here. So now we're gonna see that the negative interest rate is gonna go up slowly over the next couple of days, and then then we see how the repeg's gonna be achieved sooner or later.
We will report next week how the progress is and how it looks like, pretty sure. And yeah, we'll go into the right direction. We had another maybe a shock moment for the one or other on the weekend on DeFiChain, because I said I own some Credit Suisse token here, and what is happening now, because Credit Suisse maybe doesn't no longer exist, is bought by UBS. What will happen? Panic. Is it the right way?
Yeah, so no, there's no reason to panic. everything like you mentioned, even that was a bit of a shocker for everyone out there. No reason to panic. The D token DCS is still trading on the DEX. There are even rewards paid in the liquidity pool. Everything is fine. First of all, the UBS takeover is not done yet. So that means in real world, people who hold Credit Suisse stock will get, of course, new UBS stock. On DeFiChain, that's a little bit different, because we are trading the ticker here, so you're not holding the shares yourself. What's gonna be happen sooner or later, maybe the CS token will not be get a new price feed from the oracles anymore, so that means the price feed's gonna be frozen, but then you can still use the future swap. And we have to come up with a solution what we're gonna do in the future. But at the end of the day, there's no risk in holding them. I mean, if you want to get rid of them, get rid of them. At the moment, you still get rewards for holding them in the D token pools, but sooner or later, the community will come up with an idea. What are we gonna do? Because do we want to really distribute or give some rewards to these pools? Even the CS token or the CS stock doesn't exist anymore in the future. So everybody who has a good idea, please contribute. And then the ticker council is not active anymore. So normally this was kind of a job of the ticker council, but that everybody stepped down. Now the community is challenged to come up with a good solution. But overall, there's no reason to panic. No problem. things are gonna go like they've been going the last couple of months, and we just gonna see how we handle the token in the future after UBS has taken over Credit Suisse, and then we will see. But there's no reason, so it's not that from tomorrow on UCS token has no value anymore. It's existing with a certain value, and even if the oracles are not sending us a price feed anymore, then it's the price from the last day before the stock swap. So it's all good, nothing to worry about. Just check out what's gonna happening, and then maybe get rid of the CS token or continue holding it. Whatever. I cannot say what we're gonna see. It's the first time that something like this happens. Community is asked to contribute to a good solution. What are we gonna do if a stock doesn't exist anymore?
Yeah, I think everyone will know then it's part of our on-chain governance process. So we need a DFIP, master nodes have to approve it, and then we will implement and solve this thing. Then next topic, a usual topic of last week's Quantum Bridge. What happened here? Give us some updates.
Yeah, happy to do so. So Quantum Bridge was a big one. Quantum Bridge is actually bridging from Ethereum, from the Ethereum world to the DeFiChain world. The bridge was built by the Birthday Research team, works very, very nicely. So you just connect your MetaMask wallet, and then you can send Ethereum from outside to the inside to DeFiChain. You can use Wrap Bitcoin. You can use, in the future, even DFIs coming now on the bridge. We've got all the stable coins. So it works flawlessly. We're gonna provide a couple of addresses where you can check. First of all, there's a backing address where you see the cold wallet where all the coins like. So let's explain from the beginning. Somebody sends money to the bridge, right? There's a hot wallet. The hot wallet gets filled with asset. At a certain point, this is gonna get taken out and put in a cold wallet just for security reasons, and there's an address now where you can really follow, is the money or are the coins really there. Then on the other side, the assets get released, and there's also an address where you can see how much assets are on the other side. So it's everything very transparent. It works really, really nicely. It was used a lot over the last couple of days for the EuroC. When we launched the EuroC, a lot of people came in with the EuroC and bridged it over to the DeFiChain. So yeah, it works fantastic. It's really important that we use the bridge because there's nobody kind of actively providing liquidity on the outside. It's really the liquidity that comes into the ecosystem, and use it and spread the word. It's a fantastic tool. It worked really, really well. I've heard not one incident where there was a problem. They even did an audit over the last couple of weeks. The auditor is called Certic, and they found a small bug, but nothing relevant. Security is there. Everything works absolutely flawlessly. And yeah, it's a fantastic way that you don't have to go through Cake. Cake has to do KYC. Cake is far more slower because of all these rules about money laundering and terrorism financing. The bridge works more or less immediately, no KYC, so it's really a great tool. Go and check it out.
Thanks, Mark, for the update. Then the next update on the product side, what happened here?
Yeah, DeFiChain Lite Wallet, of course, had to have a little update for the EuroC. Is now fully supporting the EuroC, and they had a couple of user interface fixes, one or the other. We are now already on version 2.19.1. Yeah? So
Crazy.
they are constantly doing smaller updates. And DivaScan got also some additions. So first of all, of course, the EuroC support was added. There's now the stabilization fee for the EuroC USD pair also displayed. Then when you go on-chain governance, what DC mentioned before, then you can see also how's the progress of every DFIP or CFP that's being voted on. And you also see the quorum. How many votes does a proposal have to achieve? So you see kind of are you in the green or are you in the red with your proposal? That's very helpful. And and the proof of backing section was also added to DeFiScan. So constantly upgraded, and following all the product development, of course, have to be followed on also on the Light Wallet and of course on DeFiScan.
And now I think you missed one important small thing for everyone in Europe. In the Light Wallet, you can now switch from the dollar value to the euro value, because we have a EuroC DFI pool, which can be used to calculate the portfolio value overall in euro. Just a small remark.
And it's
Please
fantastic
be
when
aware.
you open your Light Wallet in the morning and you think you set it to USD, and then you have about 30% less in your portfolio and think the market crashed. Then it's most likely because you selected EuroC. And if you want to look really rich, then you change to the dUSD. Then you are far richer than on the dollar at the moment. Yeah.
Correct. Thanks. Notable mentions, our regular section to just mention smaller things, what you should not miss, and tell us what
Absolutely.
happened.
We've been quite busy, you especially, over the last couple of
You
weeks.
also.
We did a couple of videos. That's absolutely correct. We did actually 3 last week. We had a DeFiChain Demystified with Kügi. How B is the B of the BBB gonna be? So that's actually a play with the word buy and burn bot. There are all the B's coming from. Check it out. It's really cool. He explains, of course, in typical Kügi's very easily understandable terms, how this all plays together, what's the burn bot now doing, where the rewards coming from. It's really, really good video. We're gonna list it in the show notes. Then there was a DeFiChain fireside chat with Paddy, the podcaster. That's the young gentleman who is doing the Inner Market podcast. I had him in a fireside chat, and we spoke a little bit about his podcast and DeFiChain, of course. And then you did a DeFiChain. We built on DeFiChain show with the DeFiChain trader. Ruben was your guest, and you interviewed him, and he spoke about his project. And then, like we mentioned already, another notable mention, EuroC joined the family. Really big success. So 2 million euro EuroC have been minted. That means that's about 7% of the total market cap of EuroC. That's actually crazy. So the EuroC lovers are on DeFiChain, as it seems. We also have a EuroC trading pair now, of course. And this was also listed on these coin pages like CoinGecko, so like in the top 3, like for trading volume for EuroC, of course, because people wanted to buy a lot of EuroC and trade it against the DFI. I think a big success. For sure, something that made some waves out there. Really cool to have the euro here now.
Perfect. Was also a special DFIP. Thanks for it. And we are richer regarding one stable coin. Okay, let's then start with our favorite topic, community projects and the updates. Also today we have a list of projects, and they're still building.
Like always, community is building. Jelly Wallet reported they are now already on version 2.1.2. This is live. They improved wallet recovery. They had some improvements regarding sending transactions. They had a couple of smaller bug fixes for the integration of lock and DFX, and further smaller user interface improvements. They're also planning a Jelly Wallet giveaway together with Bitbar. This is actually a pretty cool tool. It's like a stainless steel tube where you can put your seed phrase on it to restore your wallet, and we're gonna link up the giveaway that they are planning. Then you can participate. Cool tool. Then DeFiChain voting helper Michael Fuchs built a tool that should make it easier for the masternodes to vote. I think that's a fantastic idea, because what we want is that more and more masternodes are voting, and with more and more voting out there, a tool I think can be really, really helpful. I haven't tried it yet, DC. We really have to do that. It's available on macOS and Windows. And he would really love to hear feedback from the community. So please try it out. Send him feedback. and help him to improve his tool. We're also going to link the GitHub link in the show notes. Then Lock was reporting. They, of course, also launched the dUSD and added it to the yield machine. At the moment, 4%, 4.5% APY. Then Blockbit came to us. They integrated DeFiChain, so they are providing a tax report tool, and they have a goodie there. So there's a 20% discount for the paid license for DeFiChain users until the 15th of April. They provide tax reports for different countries: USA, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, France, Spain, Netherlands, and Belgium. So if you live in one of those countries and you need a solution, then check out Blockbit. Like I said, there's a discount for DeFiChain users. NFC sponsoring, BNS, CFP. I think there's a big fight night happening this week, end of this week, right? Somewhere.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. There's
Weekend.
also a new, sorry, what did you want to say?
On the weekend.
On the weekend, exactly, yeah. And there's a German ad video that was also produced by the Accelerator team. Check it out. We're gonna link the Twitter link or the tweet where this was posted in the show notes. And then Team Chevlis has achieved a nice milestone. Chevlis TikTok account was growing like absolutely crazy. 15,000 followers now on the TikTok account and 31 million views of the Chevlis videos. What is actually, crazy. But TikTok seems to work really, really well at the moment. And Sebastian, who is creating these videos, seems to do something right. So bring a lot of attention to this project. That's it for the community this year.
Okay, then we are nearly at the end of the show. But don't be frustrated. What's happening next year? Tell us the future dates.
Yeah, so next week, like always, Wednesday news show, and then actually tonight you're gonna have another We Built DeFiChain video with, I think Jonas is gonna be there.
Correct.
To give an update on Lock Update Q1 2023. Yeah, it's crazy. First quarter is already gone of 2023. I have the feeling the year just started and 25% is already gone. Yeah, so busy. Thanks a lot, hey DC. And if somebody out there wants to have a little conversation with DC, or of course also with me, please reach out to us. We are very happy to showcase your product and help to promote it in the community. So just send us a message and let's plan a meeting. Cool.
I just recognized one question in the chat regarding DeFi MetaChain. I'm currently planning a tech talk with Prasanna.
Oh, cool.
Maybe end of next week. That's an idea. On Friday, 31st of March, we will do an update on DeFi MetaChain from the tech side. That will be fixed in the next days.
That sounds amazing. Okay. I think it's going to be fun.
With this, the official part is over here. We still have some time for questions, and then see you next week here on the news show. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, press the bell button that you don't miss the tech talk, and see you soon here on the channel. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So there we are again.
And still unmute. Great.
No, I can hear you. All good. All good. All good. Yes. Yeah, this seems to be a bug. I had this in another recording that the interview or the
not
guest,
really a problem.
The guest was a little hiccup at the beginning. Rhodium, yes, everybody here. The microphone is solved already. Fabio is also here. Hi, Fabio. Good. Let's see. First question, Bungalow Ben. Any plan for app to be available on Huawei again?
I have no idea. Have to ask the developers.
They are running a different operating system on the phones, right?
Mm.
So I mean, I'm not the Bercy research team. I'm not doing this app, but I have heard actually nothing. Really good question. I have no idea. Haven't heard anything about that. Good. Adam says, thanks for the updates. Very welcome. Hey guys, thank you for the news, says Christian.
That was the question regarding DeFi Meta Chain. Yeah, we will see next week. I have not a concrete update there. Yeah.
So it seems that the testnet's gonna be ready soon, but Prasanna for sure is gonna have the better information here. And Ferhat is also here. Hi Ferhat. Yo, so much about the questions. These were the easy ones. DC,
Good.
I wish you a lot of fun with Jonas later in the log interview. Let's see what they're up to.
I will have.
And then see you next week in the news show.
Yeah, have a great time. See you soon. And
see you next week. Bye-bye.